Oh, this is the one. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik, and welcome back to more of Animal Crossing New Horizons. Right now it is 2:47 PM on February 6th, 2022. And Isabel's going to give us some random stuff. I'm at work at 4 PM today, so we'll take our time with this one. I might try and double record even, so I'm essentially stocked up on good videos, but this should be going up while I'm away on train travesty, if my math is right. I've already got an episode of this recorded that I haven't uploaded yet, so it's interesting. And of course, by now you probably, if you've been watching all the videos, which I don't think one person probably has, it's kind of distributed between a few different people. But now I've pretty much done through that one day where I had 6 videos recorded. So this has to come after that, so you can kind of like a little bit of order to follow along with them. I'm going to upload them out of order on purpose, to, like kind of string you guys along. And the Animal Crossing ones will be in the order they were recorded. But like all 6 are going to be all jumbled besides that. Either way. So, hey Daniel, I was looking for a piece of candy, I dropped it under my bed and I found this. It's hard as a rock, I'm pretty sure it's not candy, unless it turns out to be a toffee bar, then it is and I want it back. Oh, what have you sent me? This is ominous. Oh yeah, okay, that's normal. Right. Either way, and that all rambling aside, hopefully I am enjoying my time off on train travesty. So the more I talk about it, the more excited I get, which is quite cool. Either way, we're going to run into the Nooklings, see if they've got any festive vow items available. And, sell this fossil for a little bit of kickback cash. And then this is the episode. I'm not sure what I'm going to call this, but you know something's going down. Ooh. Okay, that's an interesting bit of flooring. Either way, so CHABWICK is an amiibo I have. He's the penguin that we got when the 2.0... when the 2.0 update amiibos dropped. And he was the one I wanted more than anything. Now, I've invited him twice, which means if we invite him again, we do actually need to flat out say, someone get off the island. And we've tried with this idea for a while, in fact, I'd argue, like, as much to a point, we've talked about who we're going to kick off the island way too much, we give it far too much thought. But I like to think right now, everyone, bar those which I said are not leaving because I just ended up re-inviting them later, everybody is fair game. There's some more people which I kind of have my eye crosshairs where it's like, I think I know you're gonna go. Like, I'll have a higher chance of going, but we're gonna see. We're gonna work it out. I just mentioned who isn't getting kicked. Bow and Rolled are kind of on the chopping block. I'm debating Toby because he's also an amiibo villager. Yeah, Toby and Pietro I'm debating. Pietro I think I can't confidently say if I get rid of him he isn't gonna come back. And Toby's the same, so they're fair game, but I know Bob and Rolled I want to keep on the island. But everyone else is fair game. Like I said, there's some people which I think just flat out I'm just going to say, look, you ain't going. You know, you got seniority, you're cool, you're nice, you're different. We got you. But then now, we need to figure out this episode who is replacing CHABWICK. Oh, no, who's you know, being replaced with CHABWICK. And then if you watched every episode of this, I believe my friend Rayhan has watched close to about half of all of the new City Folk episodes, from like beginning to end. I kind of noticed someone was doing that. It turned out it was them because I left a comment on 72, I would like to think. But no. So if you watch all these videos, you know that we have this like dilemma every so often, and it's well, it's here. It's staring us in the face. We make this guy's furniture. We come back. We invite him, and then we have to pick someone to kick out. And all of these people have been here too long. I like it's going to be difficult, but I like him more, at least more than a few villagers. So, thanks for the call, I'm real happy you invited me, Blarg. Man, I've been really wanting to see something made on this island, like a garden rock. Okay, think you can do it, that's so cool, and he's giving us the recipe. I just hope it's something easy, or something long so I have more time to mull it over. Just, fit this penguin, why? Why? Okay, what is it? Okay, garden rock. Oh, it is. Oh. That's the wrong one, because my Joy-Cons, even though I sent them away to be fixed, are still a bit wiggity-whack. Okay, well, it's been a while since we've hit any rocks in this game. In fact, I forget the many rocks in this one. I look for it so much in City Folk New Leaf, and then I forget it's even here, because we've got so much cash kind of just laying around. But you know what? That's fine. Nothing wrong with it. Gives our shovel an actual use for the first time in however long. Honestly, yeah, just don't find out when I bought this shovel, because I can assure you it's been at least 30-40 episodes without breaking. And this thing really hasn't seen much action. Either way, we'll get a little bit of stone ourselves, but I think we might end up just defaulting onto The old reliable of them. It's been so weird. I haven't done this like in ages. It feels like a mechanic from a completely different game. And I think regardless of timing, I can get 9 out with these. It's only the money rock that timing matters, or not. Either way, that's 6. So we need to do that on 3 more. Yes, man, I haven't hit a rock in this game forever. Like, obviously, occasionally when I'm like doing campsite stuff, like occasionally it'll be, oh, okay, yeah, sure, I'll go hit a tree with an axe. Like, that's still weird, but like it's more frequent than hitting rocks. It's like, honestly, people who are like archivists and like with good memories, when was the last time I actually hit a rock in an episode? Like with this being the purpose, because I want to know. Anyway, and that makes 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, okay, then 10. Means so long as we get mildly good luck on the next rock, we're golden. And yeah, And where is, okay? Should we get the one in the like I said, it's been so long that I don't remember what the what the rock spawns are. The only reason I know like those two is because I've passed them so much, and this one because it's a nice little decoration. Anyway, we do a bit of that. Gotta say, I like how in winter all the stuff's in bloom here. Kind of bought the shrubs at random, but they really do seem to have kind of came into their own. Either way, that said, let's see. That's 1 rock, 2. I don't think we're actually getting it this time. Oh, okay. So I'm being an idiot. So, yeah, because that's backed against flowers, it's going to be weird about it. And now that's something. I wish there was a way to just disable doing that, because I never want to pick the buds off flowers. It's like, why? What purpose does that serve? What purpose does it give me? None. Yeah. Oh, everyone's in the winter attire now, because it's snowing too. Didn't even clock that, but now I have. Right, either way, this last one should be the one. Guys, it's been so long since I've done this. I'm just in like shock of how long it's been, really. Anyway, I believe that makes our grand total 15. Yep, okay. I'm gonna go get... Initially, I'm gonna get this. We're gonna run into Nutclings real quick, because I'm like processing it a little bit in the back of my head, but I want to buy more time. So we'll go to Nutclings, we'll sell that single bit of the flower bud we picked up, and hell, maybe even a few weeds while we're at it. Because it's a tough decision to make. I assume all the people are in a similar position where they want new villages, but their current villages are just perfect. It's actually probably one of my gripes with the game, which has grown over time. The fact villagers will just not leave of their own volition. In New Leaf, you could stop them leaving if they asked you and you said no. Right, that was kind of already a step back. In City Folk, they just leave if they wanted and you had a small input. But here, they just don't leave unless you specifically say, yeah, get out. So it's like... it feels worse because... You know, I can't get hit by, like, randomness and stuff and be like, oh, the game's cooked me, they've moved, and then do villager hunting. It's not like that. Once I kind of cap out on my island with all these, like, villagers I really like, it kind of gets to the point where it's a bit difficult to say ciao to a lot of them. Either way, my Discord's being buggy. I have a DM, but I can't pull it up. I'm going to put my CHABWICK My Man back, actually. So I'm nice like that. I'm nice like that. I'm going to read my DM. No, I'm going to leave it in anticipation. I'm going to read my DM after the recording. Again, debating doing a double recording, but I'm not sure what I'd double record. This is actually my 9th recording, and I think, statistically speaking, I need 10 in order to cover the entire time away, plus the review, which is separate, but this is recording 9 out of 10, so if I could get the last recording done, like, now or later, I might do Fall Guys again, or modded, I might do Modded Survival. See, again, I'm going to upload these in all the wrong order, but I recommend it for you guys. On Train Travesty 4, here's a little challenge for you. And they'll give whoever wins it within a week. So you've got to be listening to this one, then be paying attention to Train Travesty. Within the week of Train Travesty 4 going up, I want to see if anyone can get, specifically the order of which these videos I'm recording in. So just like the 10 videos leading up to it, plus the review, or include the review, but the 10 videos leading up to Train Travesty 4, I want to know if anyone can figure out the order they were recorded in, just from watching them and letting, like, kind of figuring out when they are. Like, dates and times I think are quite helpful for the Animal Crossing ones. You can order these in, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, as it were. And then there's, like, a few other hints. I think in the Sonic Unleashed one I say, oh, I've just come from X, Y, Z, or I'm going to do this next. Like, in the old New Horizons one I say I've just came from recording something else. I want to see if anyone can order that within a week of Train Travesty 4 coming out. I'll give you $5. It needs to be in the comments of Train Travesty 4, because otherwise I won't know to check. Either way, that feels like just a distraction for what we need to do. Oh, this song is really not fitting. Right, Jaffa's got it all. Nice folks, cool stuff, great snacks, and friendly bugs. I could stay here forever. Here, this is the moment of truth. And there's going to be 5 minutes of debating internally who we keep, who we get rid of. But he's off to ask for it, so it's set in stone now. It's set in stone that he's moving in. Okay, sorry for the wait. I went to talk to resident services. They said there's no more room to build property on the island. I could always ask another resident to swap with me if that's cool with you. Go for it. Yay! Resident services just told me I can ask these folks if they want out. Who do you think's my best shot? And it's everyone. You know, in a way, I think it would be more comforting if it gave me a limited selection of people to swap out when I use an amiibo, not my whole island. I know, I feel like it kind of feels cheesy, but... Right. Buckle yourselves in. We're starting this at 11 minutes on the recording, so... I'm going to go over who we're keeping and, like, roughly why. So Bob has immunity, Roald has immunity, and Gladys has immunity. This kind of diagonal line here. These three are immune. Gladys, because they fit the thing by complete chance, like, surprisingly well. Going, like, you know, in the spot next to the nice little garden. And Roald and Bob, because I would just inevitably end up inviting them, and it would feel like a waste of time. So, Cole also, I'm adverse to kicking off. Cole is not leaving. But that leaves in the firing lines Kid, Punchy, Zucker, Pietro, and Audie. Now I'm going to do Audie last. But Kid's interesting. He's got a certain style about him. I think he's the only smug villager on the island. And over time, originally he was the... he's the oldest villager on the island now. Because he was the one I was forced to invite using the campsite the first time I got it. I was like, no, can I choose not to invite him and this, that? It's like, I was made to invite him. And over time I hated him. But he's grown on me. He's lovable, he's likeable, he's got some good moments here and there. His house is nice. He's in a good spot. I don't want to get rid of Kid, meaning this entire first row is off limits. Then, of course, Gladys is immune. Then there's Punchy and Zucker, who both follow the same problem. And that's that I don't see them enough. This is why they're being contested. Punchy is arguably the same type as Chabwick, so it would make sense to kind of replace him with Chabwick. And Punchy's weird because the only reason I really like him is because I heard other people popular, and my opinion of him grew from there. This back in my New Leaf days. But no, I got Punchy using the villager trading, get what villagers you want service. In fact, he is the only person left on the island who I had from that. So, in a way, because I'm not using it anymore, I'm no longer in Villager Haven, I think the server was called, getting rid of him would be a good thing. And he grows on me occasionally. I like his letters and stuff. Like, he sent me a letter today, and it's like, I like him, but he's on the chopping block, so I don't see him enough. He isn't, like, too remarkable. He hasn't had too much interesting stuff. He just sends a lot of letters. Then there's Zucker, who has a really interesting design, a really interesting house, but I can't tell you much else about him. So that kind of balances him with Punchy. I know everything about Punchy, but I don't too much care for everything else. But I know nothing about Zucker, but I care for his appearances. Then there's Toby, who has unabashedly just grown on me like a tumor. I like him. If there was literally anyone... Because obviously he replaced Tad, who was my first villager, the one I really got to know out of him and Canberra. He replaced Tad, and I'm very happy to say that, you know, he was a good replacement. He's a really good replacement. And in a way, that slot where Toby is, like just south of my house, that has to be an exceptionally good villager constantly to kind of honour the legacy that plot's got. So I can't get rid of Toby with Chabwick. Chabwick just isn't the same level, so that gives Toby immunity. Then there's Pietro and Audie. Audie has the same problems as Zucker, except I more so just got them because they were quirky, and I like the fact it's a reference to that 80-year-old grandma plays Animal Crossing video. But it's same problem. I don't know much about them. I don't see them. Their personality is a bit grating on me. They are the only female bar Gladys on the island, so it's like diversity-wise, yes, they're grand, but nothing else. And then there is Clown Sheep, who is an amiibo, but he's interesting. He's like running and pop around with. So like, I think like he's kind of in the same league as Cole, where he's kind of just a big old no. He's nice, he spices things up just the right amount, so he's barely scraping by. But that leaves a potential pool of candidates to kick, as Audie, Punchy, or Zucker. Everyone else, as of right now is just cemented in. Gladys will also be there, but I think the theming and like the timing of that stuff with them moving in next to Thing, it just wouldn't be the same with Chabwick. So I really hope the radio in the background plays a good song. Because again, all these guys have been here for ages. And now technically Audi is the easy part shop, right? Like, I wouldn't be wrong in saying that. Because they're the new one, I'm not attached to them as much. But then it kind of feels cheap, so I'm always cycling out the new ones to get rid of, like, the newer ones. But realistically, I think Audi is the weakest. Punchy is definitely still on the chopping block unless he like starts stepping his act, appears a bit more. As is Zucker, but I need to go out of my way to run into him a bit more. But it feels like cheating. It feels like cheating to get rid of Audi. So it's like, so if it wasn't Audi, I just want to say this now. Sorry, I dropped my Joy-Con. But well, so we're gonna get rid of Audi. But out of Punchy or Zucker, I'm not sure I'd get rid of. I think, honestly, if it wasn't Audi, I think it would actually be Punchy. Just because of the reasons I listed of like how I got him and whatnot, I do think it would be Punchy. Again, they're similar like designs. We've got more like he's the only cat. Again, though we already have another cat on the island, but he's just I don't know. Zucker is also clinging on my teeth, but I think like between the two of them, Punchy, just because he's kind of just a bit plain. But I'm sorry, Audi's plainer. Audi, right? Yep. Okay, I'd be nervous, but I got no idea who they even are, so they can't even make me nervous. So off I go. Here we go. He was all over my courage and asked someone to change their whole life. For me, Chabwick, a guy they don't even know. Oh, by the way, my name's Chabwick. Hi. Anyway, Audi said okay. She said she was already thinking of moving anyway because of all the night clowns. I decided not to get into it. My point is I can move here now, so get ready. It's been done. And it's sealed now, it auto-saved. There's no backing out. Audi's leaving, but next time someone needs to leave, and I'm nearly looking at letting Ace move in. You know, I think Punchy and Zucker are on the chopping block. It's like, we'll let it simmer for a little bit. Actually, is this Roll's house? It is, isn't it? Yeah, oh my god, this is like Penguin Hill then. But, here we are. It's like, Face the Raven, this is Audi's. It's like, yeah, no, I think out of my amiibo cards I got in the new thing, Sherb can stay as like a backup for later. Shino's kind of the same, Sashi. I think I'm just going to leave my Ace remaining out of that set. But here we are. This is the consequences of my actions. It never feels good doing this, but I didn't know you well enough to keep you. Hey, thank Glitterbombs you're here. I've decided to move off the island. Sorry to bolt, but I couldn't find the right time to tell you. So anywho, I'm packing to move. Thanks for kicking it with me. I'll never forget about you. Okay, yeah, no, I completely reaffirmed every reason why I'm getting rid of you. I just don't care enough. Okay, Chabwick, please move in here faster. But with that said, we've done it. It's done. It's sealed. You better not be thinking of moving, you. Hey, I got something real cool to show you. Looky, it's a raincoat. I already got one, so I thought maybe you want to trade for this one. A raincoat for your frozen. No. It means too much. Dang. Well, it was worth asking, even if I didn't get what I wanted. Oh, well, I'll see you around. Speaking of, I need to find a place to put that down. Actually, no, to welcome Chabwick. How big is this thing? Just let me see. Frozen drink machine. Okay. And then if we do a little bit of pushing this way. Chabwick, this is for you. I'm going to throw my back out. Can I actually pull this in it? I'm not sure how that'll look. It's hid behind a tree. I think maybe if we just do a little bit of ye old dig. We'll dig up these guys. We'll position them over here. And I think we have it next to his hot tub, next to his tree. You know, nice like utility kind of thing about it. Just push this in like so. And then we throw these plants down over here just to make Isabel happy. Okay, it could be in a better spot. Actually, no, I'm going to put that in a better spot. Because you know, the pink one's like always the best one. It's covered up by a leaf. Unacceptable. Alright, so we need to position it a little better, but I think if we have it more in the middle-ish then. You know, really let it sink in that, yeah, this guy's got a frozen drink machine. So it's like a welcoming gift, almost. If we just chuck this down... Oh, Cole's reading his little book. Yeah, plant that. Feels good. First piece of furniture we've placed down properly on the island in ages. Oh, if you interact with it, they start turning too. Oh, that's nice. Either way, it's done. We finally did it after however many episodes it's been since we got Orde. We've successfully met. Yeah, that house has changed hands 4 times in a row now. So it's gone Carmen, Orde, and now CHABWICK. But oh no, luckily I think next time, a few episodes from now, when we decide to get rid of Punchy, finally going to shake things up around here a little bit. Who knows? But with that said, I think if you've enjoyed the video, if you'd like, comment, and subscribe, will help out a bunch. Bit of a weird episode, because it's just me talking through how much I like my villages and different things about them, but it's been long overdue. We finally got rid of it. The island's getting a bit of a shake-up. But until next time, with all said, all that side, I really do hope you've enjoyed. And thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.